Welcome to another video, and today I'd like to talk about 3 features I'd like added to Geometry Dash. Before I get into it, I'd like to say your support is appreciated since I'm a small channel and I just like creating content for the viewers, not money or anything, so your support would be nice because I'd like other people to see it. Anyway, the first thing I like to be added is an advanced particle editor. So basically, how this would work is that a more cleaned up version of the regular version, the normal particle editor, but with improvements and, like I said, being cleaned up. When it comes to the more advanced parts, though, I'd like to have a mini editor so each particle can perform its own animation. But I like to add more variety and make it less tedious in general. You can have multiple animations randomly chosen for the particle to perform. But if you want a sequence-based animation, then there will be a texture where you can change which number particle does one animation. The number of the particle will be based off of another input, which is it's a dirtation input. So it will, in that dirtation, it will start back when you pass the trigger, and then it will start going up from there, basically resetting it. But to simplify it to existing features, you would be able to use keyframes as well. Although to use the keyframe system, you would have to use regular objects from outside the existing ones in the particle editor. So what I propose is that we are able to assign group IDs to become the particle texture. And with this, creators can add more detailed particle textures without complicated trigger setups. And going back to variety, you would be able to have different textures as the default ones or the custom ones even vary. But this time you can have it cycle through your custom textures in order just with the click of a button. Also, if you add triggers, not the camera ones obviously, the collision ones as well into your texture, they will function as normal here too. Also, you would be able to add ranged inputs for the plus-minus sliders, but you would be able to toggle range on and off so it would function just like in the regular particle editor too. Anyway, the next thing I'd like to have added to the Geometry Dash is having shaders be able to apply to the groups, not just layers. I don't think there's too much to say here, but just in case you don't have any clue what a shader is, here's a brief breakdown of what they are. Shaders are effects that can change how things look. For example, there's a shader that creates a glitching effect, or a chromatic effect, or even a bulging and pinching effect. But with the shader trigger, we can assign all the shaders to different layers, like T1. You can also apply it to background, middle ground, player, ground, and UI groups. I think having the ability to specifically assign it inside of the shader, not like the shader trigger, but whatever shader you're using, like a bulge, would be best since you can have multiple effects running in the same group while having other groups. And as of my final suggestion for RobTop, I'd like to say the ability to have actual creator points for participating in collaborations, since there are plenty of people who have collabed before but still don't have any creator points. But anyway, what I'm saying is that I can, as a creator, add creators to my level. They will receive a notification outside of their account in Geometry Dash, maybe like a banner for mobile or their email or something that they will be able to see. But I would let RobTop figure that out. But when you do this, they will have to either place 100 or more objects or have 5 or more seconds of gameplay in a level. I don't know which one would be better, so I'll leave it up to you guys and discuss it in the comments. Anyway, when it comes to requirements and whatever it may be, by each person listed as a collaborator on a level, you can now upload the level unless you're doing unlisted, which then it doesn't matter because it's unlisted. Nobody will see it unless they have the ID. Moving on, when you read a level, the spot where it lists your username is replaced. It will say various creators, and when you click on the text, it lists all the creators who have participated in the collaboration. Also, if 2 people collaborated, for example, Foxycat and Blee, which they should actually collaborate anyways, it should say Foxycat and Blee And as a bonus, 2 features for this list are custom menu music volume, so you can adjust it like in the settings menu, and custom EQ. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and look that up, and I'll also leave a link at the top corner of the screen. Anyway, that's all for today, and if you have any suggestions for part 2, then go ahead and comment your ideas, since I will try my best to read them all. Again, if you enjoy this video, support would be appreciated by me, since this is my first video like this. Now I hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye.